My eyesight's so bad I couldn't even remember where the camera was. Good morning, just outside of Gloucester, a little village called Maysmore. Good place to park, because the train to Gloucester would have taken me 2 hours. Heading into Gloucester to start the route, it's a Jack Thurston Lost Lanes route that I've got out of his book, which is Lost Lanes Wales. Not that I'm in Wales or even going to touch Wales. Pretty foggy, looks like it might clear up though. Really see how foggy it is. You can hardly see past the buildings up there that are probably only, what, 300 metres away. So, obviously the docks, it's now just living quarters, shops and restaurants. That's Gloucester Docks done. My glasses look like it's raining and it's not, it's just a fog and the mist and I can't really see without them. So it's uncloudy or cloudy because of the rain, but cracking on with the route now. So back up to Maysmore, which is where I started. Done a little tour of the quays, see where this route goes, because honestly I've got a rough idea but not completely sure. Apparently this is a nature reserve. Adley, Oldie, I'll put it on the screen. Nature reserve, but I've never seen any nature except the odd cow and dogs. I've ridden this second time through this morning, there's a lot of dogs. They are all walking their pups this morning. Just behind you fellas. I haven't got a bell so I shout. Ding dong. How are you, alright? You come on then, you come in. That was fun, those guys. 3 beautiful dogs. One of them ran alongside me for a bit. I don't know if I caught it on the camera because I was absolutely papping myself that he would knock me off. It didn't. I tried to film him or her run alongside, so I hope I got that. My glasses are getting wet again. So on the right is the road, I think goes to Ross-on-Wye. And goes out towards Wales anyway, in the Forest of Dean. On the left is Overbridge, the original one, the Thomas Telford. Always makes you laugh. The Thomas Telford Bridge, well, he just designed it, didn't he? And he drew a picture. So this sort of path goes between that main road and the river. That main road there gets flooded because I used to drive it to work. But it's hard to believe it gets on there, that it rises so much, but it does. That's how much rain we get. And this is Maysmore Bridge, so it's a bridge across a river, so obviously I'm going to stop. Grateful of this incline to warm me up. I was getting cold. It's only about 4 degrees and it's still very foggy, which has meant these glasses I think might have to come off. It's not as if I can see very far anyway. This is the back of Tithe Barn, which is from the 15th century, restored in 81. And then the church, St Mary's, is a Norman church from the 14th century. These things are so old, it still amazes me stuff's this old. Hartbury Mill, that has been around since the 12th century, but present building from the 18th century. That's not quite so old, is it? Morning! So I pulled over because, look, they're just awful. I can't see a thing through those. I'm going to take them off. I keep thinking, oh, it's got better. It's not. It's just as foggy as it was. I've had to put this on because I keep going cold. I can't tell if he's coming this way or going the other way. Going the other way. There's another M50 bridge off the list. I haven't made the list, but I might mention it in my first attempt at a video. My M50 bridge goal. But look how foggy it is. The car's coming down. 300 meters, maybe. It's that foggy that it's not a bad camera. That's the fog in front of the church. Well, here we go. Bit of off-road again. Oh. Is that something that used to be a canal? Or? So here's the rest of the canal. Maybe it is. Well, I've never been along a disused canal. Disused railroad, usually. Railway. Stop saying railroad. I think I'm just gonna get back to the start of the route as quickly as I can. Probably about an hour away. If I don't stop and do all this stuff. I honestly thought this mist was all going to clear off, but it hasn't. As you can see, it's now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I thought the sun was going to burn it off. It's been an interesting ride. Probably another route I'll do again in the summer, because frankly, all I've seen is mist and trees and lanes. I mean, the sheep, and look at them now. Now, these sheep are all looking at me, and maybe because I'm talking to myself. So, that way is Gloucester. I kid you not. Hey, you alright? Hiya. And that was a man riding a bike with a dog in a pouch. He wants to get a basket, John and Mira style. Nearly back to the car. I am cold, I've got a headache. Probably from not wearing my glasses, not being able to, and straining my eye. I think it was the right decision to just pedal back, and it's actually only taken half an hour, so that's not too bad. So back, all done, before the dark. Not that the light has helped, because I couldn't see more than 300 yards. Good route, Jack Thurston, thank you very much. I'll link to the book below. We'll be doing it back in the summer, when I can probably see some of the stuff that he saw when he devised the route. I want to get home, get warm, get a roast on, because it's Sunday. So next week, it'll probably just be from Malvern. Short ride, a little loop up and down the hills, just to get me warm, unless it's chucking it down rain, which is likely for Christmas. But after that, it's just family obligations or family visits. Maybe they're not obligations. Family visits. There you go. That's probably a better way of phrasing it. Now I'm in the car. I realised how cold it was. 3 degrees out there. Probably not wrapped up enough for that. But I survived, didn't I? Come on. Let's get home and get the fire on. Don't have a fire. Just watching that video back, I realised I sound a bit drunk because my lips are so cold that I can't speak properly. I'm slurring, and I promise you it's only orange juice and water in the drinks bottles today.